Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Notiani Nabilatus Samada with roll number 23030190020. On this occasion, I will read my summary from journal named or titled Critical Thinking and Reading. There are some topics or agenda from my summarized. Number 1, introduction. Number 2, theoretical framework. Number 3, method. Number 4, data presentation and analysis. Number 5, conclusion. And the last one, comment. Number 1, introduction. The Encarta World English Dictionary software defines the educationally ubiquitous term as discipline intellectual criticism that combines research, knowledge of historical context, and balanced judgment. In theory then, critical thinking should be taught in virtually every course in the humanities. As in most processes, educational and otherwise, critical reading involves a gradual progression from the superficial to the increasingly complex. In elementary school, as vocabulary and reading comprehension skill develop, text can and should be read for surface meaning. In middle school, alongside this twin practice of teaching new words and emphasizing overarching textual context, teachers should begin to establish a foundation of literary terminology. As with the reading process, literary terms must be introduction or a scale of increasing complexity, progressing from plot and setting to point of view and figurative language. Next, number 2, theoretical framework. Teach critical reading is one of the most important and most difficult burdens of the classroom. Unlike popular video games in which what you see is what you get and you need only engage in the here and now in order to succeed, success in the complexity of the real world demands an ability to step back from a complete absorption in the limited parameters of the superficial moment. Number 1, the question is, how did the schools turn out in critical thinking? Number 2, what's the reader's response to critical thinking? And number 3, are some steps in guiding the process critical thinking? And the last one, number 4, is there a way that students can analyze a reading text? Then at the number 3, we have the method. In author's names or name of text, the author uses images of X to argue or imply or suggest Y or X can be a single recurring image used to suggest 3 concepts. Y or X can be 3 separate images all used in a reference to the same concept Y. In Tobias Wolff, from This Boy's Life, 1992, the author uses images of visual contrast to demonstrate humans' desire for control. In the short story Earlby and Big Two-Hearted River by James Joyce, 1947, and Ernest Hemingway, 1977, respectively, the authors both show the significance of material goods or the lack thereof in man's quest for happiness. Next, number 4, data presentation and analysis. This example post-test compare the result of every experiment class, study 1, 2, and 3 about CSR in search. Passed on homogeneity test at the first meeting, the second meeting, and third meeting. This shows the students' conceptual skills differ from the treatment done in each class with different learning models and different subjects so that the hypotheses presented are acceptable. Fifth, conclusion. To think critically in the real world of education is never enough simply to teach someone has to evaluate. Still, judgment may not forestall a critical condition of thought. Done right, assessment can provide an important added motivation for critical thinking. Just as graphic shadow concepts and thesis statements, algorithms provide a flexible foundation while encouraging substantial growth. There are several ways to make adaptive judgments that reward analytical thinking. Alright, all over. Thank you for carefully reading the result of my insight, hopefully understandable. Have a nice day.